Jim, the novelty of this rare player who can hit, defend, and pitch, it's got to be bringing him a lot of attention. And, certainly the minors have that reputation of sometimes having a friendly, wacky sideshow feel. I have to think this is bringing a lot of tickets and fans into the ballpark.
Definitely. I mean, look, pretty much any day you go to the ballpark, you're going to see this guy. Might be on the mound, might be in the lineup, depending on when you have tickets. But this guy is always going to be doing something. I mean, I think it goes back to guys like Babe Ruth, who were probably the most memorable baseball player of all time, and he was a two-way guy.
Yeah.
And that notion of a guy who can hit home runs and play defense and win games on the mound, everybody loves to see that.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next.
Arkansas Travelers.
110, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now it'll be Connor Lean. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love.
Next, it'll be Kobe Bryant.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Kobe Bryant.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Wow, he may be a rookie, but he shows some veteran power right there. Just absolutely blasting that thing out of here. As he matures and gets even stronger, you're going to see more and more of it. I think this bomb is a sign of great things to come.
Stepping up is Marshall Harrington.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Marshall Harrington.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Wichita's out in front, 2-1. So the next to bat will be Kobe Bryant, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
In the last at-bat, Matty D, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Here we go. Let it fly here.
From the stretch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Lean is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Raleigh.
The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. The second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Seventh inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And stepping in, Kobe Bryant flew out last time up.
The first baseman, Kobe Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And now a pitch on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the second homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
Your attention, please. Now,
Kobe Bryant gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the seventh.
Bryant.
First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there. Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Aaron
Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Next to hit is Marshall
Now
Harrington.
batting, left fielder, Marshall Harrington.
0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Wichita Wind Surge jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chandler Shepard claims the win out of the pen, his
Our final
first.
line
So that's a wrap for us
First
here
for the
tonight. For my
victorious
partners in the
Wind
booth, Mark
6
DeRosa and
runs
Dan
on 12
Plesac, and our
hits,
entire
2
crew,
errors.
I'm
They
Matt
left well
Vasgersian.
met
You've
on
been
base.
watching MLB The Show. And for more, click
For the
over to
Travelers, 2
theshow.com.
runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best
Let's
square
hear it
off next.
for your Arkansas Travelers.
Leger Newsom will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy...
Leading off the inning, it'll be Kobe Bryant, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
Now into the box, Rory
The
McCann.
first
He
baseman,
doubled
number
his last time up.
17.
Yeah, give me a repeat
Rory
performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Travelers lead it 3-0. Up next, Kobe Bryant struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was
Kobe
locked up by a good fastball
Bryant.
for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first,
The
and
first
up
baseman,
next is
number
Rory
17.
McCann.
Rory.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So now to the plate, Joe Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2
Third
gone.
baseman, Joe Rizzo.
The 2-1 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now, Kobe Bryant. He bounced out last time up.
Kobe Bryant.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready now is Zue Lin. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Bouncer to the left side.
All right, you're here.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Whitefield. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
Bryant at third, Contreras on at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Lean, singled in his last at bat.
Connor Lean.
0-2, here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's right there. There's 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Arkansas Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leger Newsom with his 4th win this season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Lewis Thorpe was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Robert Duggar will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kobe Bryant. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. This is skied out toward right. Davis gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kobe Bryant. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Kobe Bryant.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Next to stand in is Zue Lin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Grounded to short. Right to him. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in will be Kobe Bryant, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here. Coming through with the big...
We've got Jenny Finch with us today. And Jenny, we've talked before about this guy being a two-way player and what that means. What are some of the challenges that come along with being a two-way player that only two-way players experience?
Well, you got to go above and beyond. And, you know, players dedicate their time, but when you're a two-way player, you got to come out early. You have to stay late. You have to figure out a way to get your bullpens in and to get the ground ball work that you need in and offensively, right? And so it's a lot on your plate, but you've been juggling it your entire life, and you love every aspect of the game, and you want to be able to contribute to your team offensively, defensively, and on the mound. And it's a sacrifice, and not that many people have been able to achieve it. But when you do it, I love seeing that all-around athlete, that all-around player that's in it in every aspect of the game.